Country Music Hall of Famer and Grammy Platinum recording artist Marty Stewart and his fabulous superlatives are back on tour with new music.
Just another 24 in the 365, 24/7, glad to be alive. All I need is a motor in my car, crank it up.
Marty Stewart and his fabulous superlatives. ETSU Martin Center, February 6th. Get tickets now at etsumartincenter.org.
Howdy folks, Brad Kolodner here on Radio Bristol, inviting you to tune in to the Old Time Jam, a weekly celebration of today's diverse old-time music landscape. From the traditionally rooted to the artists pushing the boundaries of string band music, I'll feature the latest releases from contemporary old-time music torchbearers. That's the Old Time Jam, Tuesday evenings from 6 to 8, right here on Radio Bristol.
Toyota has been the best-selling car in America, and with good reason. Toyota has a reputation for building reliable, long-lasting vehicles, retaining high resale values for their models. For more information, visit toyotaofbristol.com. Toyota is the best-selling car in the USA. Come and test drive one today, and you can bet you'll be impressed with the Toyota in Bristol.
From the birthplace of Country Music Museum, this is WBCM LP Bristol.
Check, check.
Just because I ask a friend about her, just because I spoke her name somewhere, just because I rang her number by mistake today, she thinks I still care. Just because I haunt the same old places where the memory of her lingers everywhere. Just because I'm not the happy guy I used to be.
Hey, how is everybody? Y'all doing good? I hope so, on this rainy Friday night. Thanks for being here. My name's Chris Trulson. I'm program director for Radio Bristol. How many of y'all have been to this before? 2, 3. All right, so we've got a lot of newcomers. This is going to be exciting. Well, welcome to the 2025 Tennessee Songwriters Week qualifying round. We're streaming this live on Radio Bristol here from the birthplace of Country Music Museum. And if you all wouldn't mind, would you please silence your phones before we go live? Are we live right now, Josh? We are live right now. I'm going to go through some of the rules, and we'll talk about some of the things that are about to happen for the next 12 hours. Please silence your phones. Just a heads up for our folks hanging out here in the theater. If you do need to use the restroom during the performances, please do it in between songs when things are shuffling around and there's movement, not in the middle of a tear-jerking, beautiful song. Okay. Is that okay? Also, just a heads up, we will have a break in the middle of this, too, so at hour 4. And let's see, want to thank you all for joining us. We've got folks tuning in on the radio station, and we're putting this live on our Facebook pages and all our social media as well. We've had 10 years of Radio Bristol starting this year. Last night we had Farm and Fun Time with Dan Tominski over at the Paramount. Anybody over there last night? Wow, everybody. Holy cow. I knew it. Well, we had a great time there last night. Make sure to check out our coming schedule for the rest of the year. There are some real banger shows coming up. I mean, it's like kind of crazy. Some really, really good shows. Tickets are low for a number of them already. So 10 years of Radio Bristol and Farm and Fun Time. My, how time flies. Just so you know, the Birthplace of Country Music is the parent organization of the museum and the radio station, and it's a proud partner to be once again working with Tennessee Department of Tourist Development on the 7th annual Tennessee Songwriters Week competition. Tennessee Songwriters Week is a statewide celebration of the craft that puts Tennessee on the map. It supports music venues, generates awareness of songwriters' contributions to Tennessee, paves the way for future artists, and inspires travelers to experience the state's music stories, history, attractions, and venues. Birthplace of Country Music's one of just about 50 venues across the state who are hosting qualifying rounds. Winners from all of these rounds go to compete in the regional showcase event that are happening in Memphis, Franklin, Knoxville, Chattanooga, Gatlinburg, and right here in Bristol. And this year, the finals for this region are being held over at the Paramount on February 26th, so come on over there and join us for that. That should be pretty cool. Winners from the showcase events will get their chance to take the stage at the Bluebird Cafe in Nashville. And tonight, we've got 19 songwriters from across the region who will compete in today's competition. 4 songwriters will be chosen to move on to the showcase round to be held on February 26th at Paramount Bristol. 2 alternates will also be selected in case we have songwriters that can't fulfill their slot at the Paramount. In 2023, one of the songwriters who competed in this very room, Ron Short, went on to perform at the Bluebird Cafe as his showcase performance. Noah Spencer was a qualifying round winner in 2022. And yeah, good stuff there. All right, songwriter rules. Do y'all know the rules yet? Do you want to know them? Are y'all excited to learn the rules? Good, okay. Songwriter rules. Songwriter must own the rights to the song they will perform during the competition. They are also allowed to have up to 2 musicians accompanying them on the instruments. Accompany. The judges will score song quality on a scale of 1 to 10, considering lyrical originality, lack of cliches, clarity of narrative. Hey, guys. Judges will score performance on a scale of 1 to 6, considering instrumental sound, voice, or musical instrument, ability of the audience to audibly understand the lyrics, and the entrance connection to the audience. So that's a big one there, too. How the show will run. With each songwriter, when each songwriter is called to the stage, they have 3 minutes to sound check. They have 5 minutes to perform their original song. The goal is for 10 songwriters to perform. Then we'll take a short break, as I mentioned, so everybody gets a chance to perform. And the judges will deliberate at the end. During that time, the audience will take a break again, if you feel like it, but you don't have to. When the judges are ready, they'll call everyone back to the performance theater, including our songwriters. At that time, we'll allow the judges time to speak. We will allow them. Sorry. And then they will announce 4 songwriters who will go on to the showcase round and 2 alternates. So let's welcome the judges, y'all. The competition is going to be tough today. There's some really talented folks here, and you may recognize a lot of those guys. Our judges are tasked with narrowing down just 4 songwriters, as mentioned. So let's learn a little bit about our great judges. Starting with Annie Robinette, Bristol native. Annie Robinette, yeah, give her a hand. Annie is an award-winning songwriter and recording artist with a diverse artistic career. as a portrait painter, illustrator, actress, dancer, lead singer, and much, much more. Her work as a solo artist has garnered her an enormous amount of respect and fan base throughout the region. We're very happy to have Annie Robinette with us. Thanks, Annie. And another recognizable singer-songwriter in the region is Beth Snap from Southwest Virginia. Yeah. Beth has been, of course, a member of our region's rich musical community for many, many years. And back in 2020, Beth not only competed in the Songwriters Week, but she went on to win that coveted gig at Bluebird Cafe. Welcome, Beth. And last but not least, we have Brandon Story. Brandon is a professor at King University who holds a PhD and master's and bachelor's in English. He's also an amazing musician, former member of old-time band Real Time Travelers, appeared on the soundtrack for Cold Mountain, and he also plays with Ed Snodderly, a name you all probably know. And we're really happy to have Brandon Story here with us. All right, so as I mentioned, please silence your phones, and we encourage y'all to really help these songwriters out with some energy. Give back to them; they're giving to you. So you guys are crucial to a good high energy show for the duration of this. So please make some noise for the artists when they come out and finish their songs. And let's see here. If you do have to leave upon returning, please wait outside the doors until the songwriter who is performing at the end is finished, and then you can come back in. All right, are y'all ready? Cool. All right, well, we are going to jump into our first songwriter with Alexis May. And Alexis is a graduate of ETSU Bluegrass and Country Music Program and moved to East Tennessee from upstate New York to pursue a career in music. And we're excited to have her kick off the show. Also, let me mention Josh Littleton here setting up all the sound. He'll be doing all that. Give him a big hand as well.
Howdy. Sounding good out there? How are y'all doing tonight? Is that all right? Alrighty. I'm going to play y'all a song about a man from my hometown. His name is Joey. Joey's running down Main Street high on speed, and his mama's still thinking he just smokes a lot of weed. He's got a daughter of 3 that he's never met, and he don't know her name, but he says it's Nicolette. And there's a couple guys from another town trying to figure out where he's been. Somebody's short in Knoxville and they think it's 'cause of him. His daddy's buried up on Cedar Hill, just rolling in his grave. Sometimes Joey lets him down so bad you can feel the whole ground shake. He's always looking for a high or get away. Ain't it crazy what he do from amphetamine? No trouble finding a way when he gets down. If he could sell his soul, he'd be the devil's by now. His buddies tried to warn got wives and jobs and babies on the way. Last time he'd seen his best friend Joey robbed him blind of a pocket watch, a chainsaw, and his peace of mind. He's either sleeping outside or on somebody's couch. He traded feeling low for the teeth in his mouth. Somebody said he shot a man when he was high and coming down. But that might be just another rumor going around. He's always looking for a high or a getaway. Ain't it crazy what he do for amphetamine? No trouble finding a way when he gets down. If he could sell his soul, he'd be the devil's by now. Thank you.
Alexis May, nice job. Kicking things off. And we've got our next songwriter coming up, Austin Barrett. Give a big welcome to Austin Barrett. Austin's a two-time semifinalist in the International Songwriting Competition. He's from Bristol, Tennessee, and now lives over in Western North Carolina, and is a great musician and instructor, and teaches all sorts of kids in the Asheville area. So y'all give it up for Austin Barrett.
Check, check. Thank you for having me. I wrote this song in the middle of COVID lockdown when things felt pretty hopeless. But I was lonely and still trying to date. I was on the dating apps, and at some point I decided to stop trying to pretend to be somebody I wasn't. I was just going to be authentically me. So I changed my bio, and the chorus of this song is the bio that I used to find my wife that year. Take me back now to the good old days. We were all still angry, it was face to face. I miss the face to face. Now we're living in a smartphone, trying to find a date. And we work real hard on our photos. What should my bio say? What should my bio say? Hello, I ain't got much money, and I probably get too high. I drink too
much coffee and I stay up all night, and loving me a nightmare or a dream. It's somewhere in between. Wish I could go solo, but I never want to stay out long. So I just stay at home with my guitar, and I write sad country songs. And I put my Stetson on. So hello, I ain't got much money, and I probably get too high. I drink too much coffee, and I stay up all night, and loving me a nightmare or a dream. It's somewhere in between. It's somewhere in between.
Austin Barrett. Nice job, Austin. All right. Things are starting off strong. And we've got our next songwriter, number 3. Brian Allen Cox is here. Welcome, Brian. Brian's been writing songs for about a decade, and he's from over in Elizabethton. I want to welcome here tonight.
Is my guitar turned on, bud? Sorry, my tuner was. That's not it. Nothing? Either or. Y'all can hear this guitar, right? I'll play it louder. How's that sound? That works too. Y'all, if y'all knew the music that was going on in this room next to here, of all of us songwriters over there picking and playing and having a damn good time. Can you turn me up just a little bit on? There we go. Thank you. This is a song about living with depression. I catch glimpses of my reflections, but I don't like what I see. No, I don't look in the mirror because of who's looking back at me. I live with guilt and confusion, a whole lot of depression and pain. Yet one day I'm doing good, but the next I'm back to the same. And it's so hard to get things right. It's hard to stand up when you're falling down all the damn time. Yeah, I ain't been right ever since that day. It's so hard to think, and I ain't been the same. I get awkward in the moment, day. I'll fumble around till I figure out how to make it go away. I'll sit and I'll forget it, and I'll remember the next day. I should have cut a water, but my brain got in the way. And it's so hard to get things right. It's hard to stand up when you're falling down all the damn time. Yeah, I ain't been right ever since that day. It's so hard to think, and I ain't been the same. It's so hard to get things right. It's hard to stand up when you're falling down all the damn time. Yeah, I ain't been right ever since that day. It's so hard to think, and I ain't been the same.
Nice job, man. Brian Allen Cox, y'all. Give it up.
Thank you.
Welcome, guys. All right, and we are getting into artist number 4 from Johnson City, Tennessee. Please make welcome Camden Benoit.
Hello. This is a song I wrote, believe it or not. Anyways, the song is called Bird Song. It's about, it's about a few things, but mainly it's about how turning a blind eye to political corruption can lead to the exploitation of our planet's natural beauty, told from the perspective of birds. Anyways, I'm a little sweaty. All right, here it is. Sparrow singing up in the trees, away from all the years and fears, distractions of life. And do you hear the Oriole's orders? He commands a crowd through crumbling forest. He calls for change. It's a forbidden phrase. Bird song, bird song. You're delicate like a morning song. And bird song, bird song. How many years until you're gone? Silver, his pockets are full, nothing delivered. It's one more war, it's genocide. And can you find the finch's feathers? They're plated in gold and shelved forever in some six-bath home in Arlington Heights, while your 6 kids are alone on Skid Row tonight. Bird song, bird song. Oh, your melody strings kiss me along. Bird song, how many years until you're gone? How do you feel when the birds stop singing, when tufts of their skin, treetops clinging, and all of the bombs, you'll hear them ringing? Let's compromise for our demise. Corruption ties, oh, they cross all lines.
Camden Benoit, beautiful. Songwriter number 4. And we've got songwriter number 5 coming up, Katie Powderly. Katie's coming all the way from Frederick, Maryland. She's a touring artist who's played all over the place. She's a familiar name to Radio Bristol. We're happy to have Katie here.
Thank you. Thank you for having this competition. This songwriting contest has brought many of the greatest blessings in my life in the last few years in the form of friendships and just good songwriters. It's like a nerd convention for people who like Townes Van Zandt fan club kind of vibes. It's hard to find people where I live that are this into what I'm into. So thank you for being my people. I'm just going to set this down. I might not win the best song, but I will for sure be the most awkward of the evening, so I've got you for that. Does that sound okay? This song is going to sound really sad, and at face value it kind of is, but it's like there's a context. It was when I was, I wrote it when I was in separation from someone, but I think it's about how, like, now that time has given me some perspective to look back, you get to a certain age when you're becoming an adult and you're, like, wanting to settle down and find who's going to be your husband or who's going to be your wife. So you have this mentality of, like, that person is out there somewhere. So you're searching and you're looking for this person. And the universe has kind of a funny way of working things out. Like, sometimes maybe that person isn't super far away out there. Maybe that person is someone that's already your friend or in your band, for example. And you don't want to think about that because it feels really scary, because if you mess it up, then you're going to lose something that's really special. So sometimes you have to come together and come apart and come together over time, but this is a song I wrote called My Morning Dove, and it's out on all the streaming platforms if you'd like to listen to it again after tonight. It's from a record called Live by the Song, Die by the Song. The morning doves are crying, they're calling you by name. There ain't no use denying which one of us is to blame. We knew that it was dangerous, two moths drawn to a fire. I just can't say no to you. Touch me like an electric wire. What have you done? What have you done? What have you done? What have you done? We knew from the beginning, we knew the stakes were high, but something about the way you kiss me while you're looking me dead in the eye. You had me up against the wall, babe. You caught me from behind, praying on the floor on all fours. I was temporarily blind. What have I done? 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 speaking in tongues. If you've got something to say, clear your lungs. You and I are gamblers, live for the roll of the dice. I've lost it all and won it back. I'll try anything twice, but I don't want to lose you. I fear you're too far gone. It's not like you to let me go. Just admit you were wrong. What have we done? What have you done? What have I done? What have we done? What have you done? What have I done? What have we done? What have you done? What have I done? What have we done? What have you done? What have I done? What have we done?
Katie Powderly, y'all.
Thank you. Am I good to unplug? That wasn't nerve-wracking at all. I wasn't scared. It's like one room in the country where I care what people think, and it just so happens to be right here, and you all. Thank you so much.
All right, we have another Bristol, Tennessee born and raised songwriter coming up. Landon Camper. Come on up, Landon.
Howdy. Can you maybe just give me a little bit more right here? Is that possible? Sounds good. Yeah, thank you. Y'all hear me good? I tell you, we had quite a picking party going on next door. I think they had to come over and tell us to shut it down, so sorry about that. This is my third year getting to do this, and it's always an honor. The people that fluctuate through here, it's pretty unbelievable, the talent. And I'm grateful for everybody that worked so hard to put this on. Also, on speaking words of gratitude, I'm going to say something real quick about this guitar I'm getting to play. Can I get just a little bit more vocal, please? Thank you. Yeah, good. All right, so a good friend of mine, John Deason, built this guitar, and he was good enough to let me come play it, and he's been showing me some stuff. John's become a good friend and a mentor, and he hand builds these things down in Kingsport. So I've been telling all my musician friends about them, but they're all broke. No one can afford them. So if anybody wants a guitar, go see John. Thank you, John. This is a song I wrote back in September. It's fairly new. It's called Little World. And just briefly, it was kind of inspired by the movie Good Will Hunting, if anybody saw that. Yeah, Robin Williams has that great monologue about who we get to pick and choose who we let in our little worlds. I was coming down Interstate 64 out of West Virginia, thinking about that. Wrote this song in about 15 minutes. So I'm Landon Camper, and this is Little World. Sometimes it seems like this world is too damn big
We're all paddling the surface and saying we're deep. We've adjusted our eyes to find the light, but we don't know who we share the night with. We build little worlds out of little lies that we've heard and clanked on like it's a gospel truth. We've all got one of our own. It ain't just you who's alone. Let's leave the light on. You can disappear in your little world. I'll be waiting when you reemerge. Don't fade away in your little world. It's the only way we'll ever love. Let me in your little world. You can retreat sometimes for a little while, but either come back, baby, or take me with you. I know there's shadows on the wall, but you've already saw them all. Don't let them beat you. You can disappear in your little world. I'll be waiting when you reemerge. Don't fade away in your little world. It's the only way we'll ever love. Let me in your little world. Tombstones down in mine where I fell short 1,000 times, and the burden's heavy. I'm tired of doing my work at night in secret without the light. I need you to hear me. Baby, I know you've got yours too. You've had your run-in with the blues, but it won't hold. You can disappear in your little world. I'll be waiting when you reemerge. Don't fade to black in your little world. It's the only way we'll ever love. Let me in your little world. Whoa, you are my little world. Whoa. Thank y'all so much. My good.
Landon Camper, y'all. Good stuff. Nice job, man. And we are up to our 7th songwriter, Linda McKenzie. Linda, originally from New Orleans, now in Lebanon, Tennessee. And again, this is live broadcasting on Radio Bristol. We want to thank folks who are tuning in or streaming, wherever you may be. A lot of talented songwriters here from the region and beyond.
Yeah, that's good.
Y'all give it up for Linda McKenzie.
Hi, you guys. So, I wanted to talk to the parents in the crowd. Do we have any parents in the crowd? Raise your hand. Ah, good job, Mom. Good job, Dad. Some of you guys aren't claiming you have some of them rascals, are you? Well, my hat's off to you parents, because parenting is such an important job, isn't it? I mean, you're raising the future people of the world, and what you do imprints upon them, and you teach them how to love, or not. We hope you do. And yeah, it's a crazy job. Some of us didn't ask for it. We just got it, right? But we do the best we can. And I know that my mom raised 3 of us nutcases at our house. We were rogue. Rowdy and rogue. I'm sorry. It's just the truth. But she gave us love, and she gave us everything we needed. We didn't know we were poor. So growing up down across the river in New Orleans, a little town called Gretna, Louisiana. And I had a great childhood. I love my mother very much. So roll the camera forward. About 5 years ago, I was posting on social media, trying to find a song that exemplified how much I love my mom. And I just really couldn't find one. So I wrote one. So this is for you, Mom. This is called My Mother's Ring. My mother's ring was handed down to me. It's always been here in the family, and Mama wore it proud. It made her feel 10 feet tall. So the ring was treasured and she adored it. It sparkled brightly every time that she wore it in her hand-me-down robe, or in her Sunday best clothes. My mother's ring was handed down to me. Along with this came certain other things, like learning how to fight fair, and when and when to not swear. You would have to know her to understand. She was sort of like a woman and sort of like a man, raising 3 kids alone in our happy broken home. And we would fight like lions in a den, to lie beside her at nighttime when we would snuggle in the king bed. And then the Lord's Prayer she said. Part of her is part of me, and it shines as bright as my mother's ring. Without the love behind a thing, a brilliant diamond is just a ring. They come in every shape, in every style, from humble, shy, or loudly wild. Mothers make the world go round with a love so profound. They will put themselves the last in line, put their children first most every time, then sacrifice their dreams for whatever you need more. So if you've a mother that you love, take her in your arms and give her a bear hug. And if she's gone to see Christ, then hug your pillow tonight and think about the love she gave and all the sacrifice she made. Without the love behind a thing, a brilliant diamond is just a ring. My mother's ring was handed down to me. Thank you.
Linda McKenzie, y'all. Nice job, Linda. All right, keep
Amazing
on.
I didn't cry on that one.
All right, we've got our next songwriter from Rogersville. Teacher, writer, and musician. Please welcome Lloyd Irving White.
Real happy song. It's about a codependent relationship. Thank you. You're gonna try to not get broken again. I'm gonna smile, say this time I mean it. You're gonna find a way to make believe it. We're gonna cry tears of joy and take me in. Holding on, holding out, steel yourself against all doubt. You know that you're gonna save us this time. Oh, this time it'll be fine. We'll say that we are happy again. There'll be lies, then you'll be pulled right back in. You'll wonder why it all fell apart again. I'm gonna fly, leave you here to reap the sin. Holding on, holding out, steel yourself against all doubt. You know that you're gonna save us this time. Oh, this time. Holding on, holding out, steel yourself against all doubt. You know that you're gonna save us this time. Oh, this time you will decide that it was your fault again. Cast before swine and trampled in the dust again.
Nice job, Lloyd White. And we are getting to our 9th songwriter. It's flying by here. Please welcome Scotty Arnold from Bulls Gap, Tennessee, founder of country duo Bulls Gap. Welcome, Scotty.
Thank you. Glad to be here. Uh-oh. Got this stool, guys. Beautiful place. Thank you guys for having me. Appreciate it. All right. Scotty Arnold, I'm from Bulls Gap, Tennessee. I'm going to do you a little song that it's kind of about three different things. It's about home. It's about the beautiful Smoky Mountains. It's about the appreciation we have for this part of the country. I've traveled all over. Music has been good to me. So anyway, I always want to come home. So excuse me, kind of what it's about. I was wet, cold, and wearing thin. Lord only knows where I've been. I'd give up, but I'd have to give in. So I'll keep moving on. I'm always going somewhere with nowhere to go. There'll be no backing down this uphill road. Tell Mama that I love her and I miss her so. So wanting to come home. I'll never have the heart to surrender it all. Would you promise me one thing just in case I fall? If I die, bury me on Rocky Top. These smoky hills is where I want to be. If I die, bury me on Rocky Top, so close to heaven, Rocky Top, Tennessee. I play back a little story in my mind about the Holston River, a fishing line. Mama yelled, "Now boys, it's about time that you all need to get in." If I could hear the sound of that Bulls Gap train, it would fill my heart like this pouring rain. And in my mind, I go home again, again and again. Well, my days are long and I may be short on time. Would you promise me one thing just to ease my mind? If I die, bury me on Rocky Top. Those smoky hills is where I want to be. And if I die, bury me on Rocky Top, so close to heaven, Rocky Top, Tennessee. If I die, bury me on Rocky Top. Those smoky hills is where I want to be. And if I die, bury me on Rocky Top, so close to heaven is Rocky Top, Tennessee. So close to heaven is Rocky Top, Tennessee.
Scotty Arnold, y'all. Oh, get that chord. Yep. Nice job, man. All right. We got our 10th songwriter coming up from Big Stone Gap. Come on out, Claire Chill. Claire's been playing folk and old-time music for a long time and playing a lot of other genres lately as well. Excited to have Claire Chill here.
Could you maybe
scoot over just a little bit? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's good. I'm gonna scoot this way. You want me to do the voice as well? 1, 2, 3. I think that's good. All right, well, how's everybody doing? I've heard some great music in the back. I was sad I couldn't be here for the beginning part, but I'm sure I'll be able to hear a lot of great songs the second half. But I want to thank everyone for being here, everyone who's put this on. It's a fantastic venue. I love coming here year after year. And so the song I'm going to play today is one I wrote about a year ago. It's about being in a toxic environment that you kind of get out of. And then after you're out of it, you're like, yeah, that kind of was a little rough. So it's called Burning House. Day by day, you lit matches under my feet. I didn't know they were there until I saw smoke, and I tried to put it out with water, but the can was gasoline and it made it worse. I guess that's why it hurts. You said I'm not asking for perfection, but I guess that's just a reflection of how you think about it, 'cause I see it differently. I see the smoke rising from the windows. I see the flames growing higher. I'm seeing ashes that weren't here before, and I didn't know how, but I sure do now. We were burning house. We were burning house. Now I'm just standing here watching it all burn down. I'm pretty sure the smoke is visible all the way to town. So bring all your matches and light someone else's house on fire. Your time here is done. I hope you had fun, but it's the end of this for me. You said I'm not asking for perfection, but I guess that's just a reflection of how you think about it, 'cause I see it differently. I see the smoke rising from the windows. I see the flames growing higher. I'm seeing ashes
Yeah. Claire Chill from Big Stone. Y'all, that's 10 artists already. Our judges are going to have a tough time. We're halfway through. We are going to take just a short break, and then we'll be back at it with another 9 artists coming up. So we want to thank you again for being a part of Tennessee Songwriters Week qualifying round, and we'll be back shortly.
Girls, I have to say, but none of them could make me stay. Well, I played the music halls and bars, had fancy clothes and big fine cars, things a country boy can't use. Dixieland sure miss you. Got the highway 40 blues. Lord knows I know now where they went. Shake my head and I wonder how I'll ever get to heaven now. An angel came one winter dawn. You should have seen what she had on. The wind was whistling like a train. She left again, just like she came. I know our days are heaven sent. Lord knows I know now where the wind. Shake my head and I wonder how I'll ever get to heaven now. Honky tonks and broad freeways, the same thing that I've always done. But I'm older now, I get tired some. I know our days are heaven sent. Lord knows I know now where to win. Shake my head and I wonder how I'll ever get to heaven now. I send out my kind regards. Those who love and those who care, I'll meet you down the road somewhere. I know our days are heaven sent. Lord knows I know not where to win. Shake my head and I wonder how I'll ever get heaven now. I know our days are heaven sent. Lord knows I know not where to win. Shake my head and I wonder how I'll ever get to heaven now. I'll ever get heaven now.
Music Hall of Famer and Grammy Platinum recording artist Marty Stewart and his fabulous superlatives are back on tour with new music.
Just another 24 in the 365, 24/7, glad to be alive. All I need is a motor in my car, crank it up.
Marty Stewart and his fabulous superlatives. ETSU Martin Center, February 6th. Get tickets now at etsumartincenter.org.
I will go to the place made with sand, a rugged piece, to the nail molded paint, made into the prettiest of sheets. Only grains build the city I stand, and rocks will tumble, making more sand. This won't be the last city of glass. It can tear up your eyes, make you smile and turn back time. Revive the dead and last your life. Sand is memory while it's time. Only grains build the city I stand, and rocks will tumble, making more sand.
You probably don't need this tested. No. La, 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 la,
City stands tall once again. Only grains build the city I stand, and rocks will tumble, making more sand. This won't be the last city of glass.
Come and listen in to the radio station where the mighty hosts of heaven sing. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. If you want to hear the songs of Zion coming from the land of endless spring, get back with God. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. And listen to the music in the air. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Heaven's glory share, glory share. Turn your lights down low. Turn your lights down low. And listen to the Master's radio. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. listening to the Gloryland Chorus. Listen to the Glad Hopes and it's radio on. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Get a little taste of love eternal. Get a little heaven in your soul. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on.
Here's a live cut from the Radio Bristol Vault. To find out more about upcoming Radio Bristol sessions, visit listenradiobristol.org.
When I step off the plane, the smell of sweet flowers and country rain, sure good to see you again, hanging with family and a few close friends, 2 kisses and a warm embrace, sure good to see that smile on your face, and the sun beats down on my skin, and I've got my mask and my snorkel and my fins, and I'm back on the islands again, where the palms sway in the wind, and I groove with my family and friends. So I'm back on the islands again. Summertime all year round, paradise is heaven I found, and water as blue as the sky, and love strong enough to make a grown man cry, and all of the families here eating rice, adobo, and drinking beer, and the sun beats down on my skin, and I've got my mask and my snorkel and my fins, and I'm back on the islands again, where the palms sway in the wind, and I groove with my family and friends. So I'm back on the islands again, on the islands again, singing with family and my friends. Back on the island again, oh, on the islands again, singing
whiskey's gonna ease my mind. Beach towel rests on the drying line. Do I remind you of your daddy in his 88 Ford? Labrador hanging out the passenger door. The sand from your hair is blowing in my eye. Blame it on the beach, grown men don't cry. Do you remember that beat down basement couch? I'd sing you my love songs and you'd tell me about how your mama ran off and pawned her ring. I remember everything. A cold shoulder, a closing time, you begging me to stay till the sun rose. Strange words come on out of a grown man's mouth when his mind's broke. Pictures in passing time, you only smile.
Hey, Josh, are you about ready? I think we can start getting everybody. Check, check, check. All right, y'all, I think we're about to get started again. Did y'all have a good break? Yeah? Feeling refreshed? Ready for some more amazing music? That's enthusiasm. Wow. This is the theme to me hosting things this week. Silence. All right, well, y'all, we're gonna get started again. Our judges, are you guys ready? Feeling good? Okay. Got your head in the game? Just another reminder, 4 songwriters will be chosen to move on to the showcase round to be held February 26th at Paramount, Bristol. And 2 alternates will also be selected in case somebody can't make it. And so we had 10 great songwriters. Give another round of applause to all the songwriters we've had thus far. And want to, again, thank all our folks tuning in and viewing on whatever platform you might be tuning in from. My name's Chris Trulson, Program Director here for Radio Bristol, and excited to get into round 2. Before we do that, just want to mention Rhythm and Roots. We did our first initial lineup announcement for that yesterday. Anybody excited about that? Yeah, cool. Some really good artists. We've got some great names. Lucas Nelson's on there, Shane Smith and the Saints, Teskey Brothers, and more. So go and check out bristolrhythm.com for more information. All right, let's get into it. We've got our next songwriter coming up, born and raised in Northeast Tennessee, Aaron Dalton. Make Aaron welcome. Aaron's a familiar face here at Birthplace of Country Music. She's in a band called Charlie Maples. That's great.
Thanks, Chris. Hi. I know if there's a place for dreaming, we're okay to set sail on the wind. Every now and once I get say that there's a path in the clearing after one, after another dark night, where the sun it finally remembers what it feels like to rise, to rise. One day I will be a princess, high on top of the mattresses, and only concerned with what is underneath. Getting in the weeds, but for now I am a bird, and I'm untethered by sky and the earth, with so many songs that I've heard, that I want to believe. And I know that there's a place for dreaming, and I'm okay to set sail on the wind.
Thank you. Hey, Josh, am I okay to pull this thing? I don't want to hurt everybody's ears. Can I pull it? I won't touch it.
Aaron Dalton, y'all, give it up again.
Thank y'all.
And we've got number 12, songwriter for the evening, J.C. Chadwell, coming up from Lee County, Virginia. Come on out here, J.C. All right, all the smaller instruments coming out for the second round.
Let me try since it's already here. Okay.
Is it good? I can't see you. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much for being here. It's a privilege. Everybody is so great. I almost forget to be nervous because I'm enjoying myself listening to people. But this song I wrote about whenever you're in a relationship and you're trying so hard, but you're just both like, you know, and just be patient with me. So. In my head I got 6 things to do. None of them got anything to do
just gonna put my phone in my room. Maybe I'll send you a quick message. Maybe I'll check 10 times to see if you read it. Oh man, this'll drive me crazy if I let it. But please be patient with me. Please be patient with me. I don't read signals, and I won't feel fine until your body's pressed up against mine. You say that I think too much, but at least I care where we go from here. I hope that I don't chase you away out of fear. There's more dire things to worry about, and I'm sure that I won't stop until this all goes south. Now I got this bad taste in my mouth. But please be patient with me. Please be patient with me. I don't read signals, and I won't feel fine until your body's pressed up against mine. So let's make this work beautiful for us, 'cause you're like the only person that I trust. I'm sorry if it seems like all I do is fuss, but please be patient with me.
JC Chadwell, y'all. Nice job, JC. And we've got Kentuckian coming this way, Tom Lynn, who studied over at Morehead State and playing traditional music there. Please welcome Tom Lynn.
Check 1 2 check testing check 1 2 check testing 1 2 3 check testing 1 2 3 check check testing 1 2 1 2 3 testing. All right. Hi, I'm Tom Lynn. This is Robert Myers. We're gonna do a song that I wrote. Show of hands. Who's been heartbroken before? That's what I thought, yeah. Well, and we're all over it, right? Yes. Well, I'm over this one. Just I'm sure you're aware of that. But this is about a situationship I went through when I was 18, so it happened in 2018. I am over it, but it made for really good content, so. This one's, I like to say, everything's true except for the main line. I'm not still falling, but the name of the song is Still Falling. Just a little green, they brought out your eyes a little more. Smiled up at me and told me not to leave. Didn't really know what you mean. Oblivious as can be, flew right over me like the geese returning home that spring. Now it's plain to see it's too late for you and me. Now I've never felt so alone. Wade in the water, I'm drowning. Seems for you I'm still falling. Hey, hey. I bet you never knew how much I thought of you. Seems to be you're always on my mind. Seasons as they died were reminiscent of our time. Consummation of gentle mind. Hard to let you go, how I still don't know. Hear you in the waving of the wind. Years came and gone, our path we never walked. Shadows of our memories linger on. Wade in the water, I'm drowning. Seems for you I'm still falling. Face to face again, the storm could be at end. Never thought I'd be here next to you. Remnants of rust, never like it was. How can all this ever be forgotten? Wade in the water, I'm drowning. Seems for you I'm still falling. Hey. Thank you very much.
Tom Lynn. Nice job, guys. All right, number 14, William Seymour. We've got originally from Eastern North Carolina, now makes his home in Roanoke. And familiar face here, Radio Bristol. He plays with Caitlin and the broadcast. And excited to have him here. Y'all give it up for William Seymour.
Check 1 2, check 1 2. Hey, hey, hey. Check 1 2. All right, cool. I'm so happy to be here. There's so many great musicians in here. I'm just happy to be a part of that. This is a song I wrote at the beginning of COVID and the lockdown and everything. I wasn't working at the time, kind of feeling sorry for myself and sad. And then a buddy of mine, he called me up and he told me that John Prine passed away, and then I got even more sad. And so I put on some John Prine records and I listened to a few of them, and then pulled out my guitar and I wrote this song, and this is a song about one of my favorite songwriters of all time, John Prine. It's called Sing a Song. I'm gonna write another song before my record comes out. I think I need another country song about how I started drinking whiskey again. World turned outside in. I didn't have any place to play, didn't have any money coming my way. Well, I can bitch and moan or I could complain. I'd rather write another word on this page. At the end of the day, sing my song to myself. I'll sing it all night long. That's okay, I didn't want anyone to hear it anyway. Sing my song like it's the last thing that I'll sing. Won't you sing along like you're right here next to me? So at the end of the night when I'm all alone, I'll take a little time and write another song. And then I'll sing another song. Well, I know it's only about 3:30, but I just made a little mushroom tea and a thing that I'll be carrying on, spinning John Prine records. I like all of his songs. That's okay, it didn't want anyone to see me anyway. Sing my song like it's the last thing that I'll sing. Won't you sing along like you're right here next to me? So at the end of the night when I'm all alone, I'll take a little time and write another song. And then I sing another song. And won't you sing along? We're singing John Prine's song. Thank you.
William Seymour from Roanoke, Virginia. Nice job, man. And we've got another great songwriter coming up from Johnson City. Somebody who's been writing songs for the past few years. Excited to have Jim Street here, y'all. Give it up for Jim Street. And Jeff Elkins.
Hey, whoever he was, I look up to him. Can you lower that? Oh, yeah. Thanks. Just call me Zacchaeus. I got a question I want to ask y'all. How many of y'all ever go into the kitchen and you get in the kitchen, you can't remember why you went in there? Show of hands. Yeah. Okay, I'm in good company. How many of y'all ever gone in the bathroom and couldn't remember why you went in there? Yeah, there you go. These are my people. That's why I have this. Yeah, I performed last year, and I was ready to go, you know. I mean, I practiced this song every day for 6 months. It was the first time I'd ever played by myself. You know, I played in bands a long time ago, played by myself in front of folks. And when I hit that chord, it was like a flash bulb went off in my head and everything disappeared. I forgot
I forgot who I am. I forgot where I'm from. I mean, it was horrifying. It was a 3-second eternity. So it may be, usually I remember why I go to the bathroom, but anyway, this is a song I wrote after reading a poem I read in high school. You know, you had to read this poem. Was not Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Day, but I know that's what you were thinking. It's Mending Wall, same poet, Robert Frost. And it's a great poem. When I read it, it reminded me of a little insight I had. I lived in Atlanta before I came up here a year and a half ago, and I lived up here before. And but I was in traffic in Atlanta, and I said the whole world comes down to boxes and wheels, because there are like 8 million people at every red light you stop at. You know, the cars look like boxes, and they're all on wheels. And then when I read Frost's poem, I thought, well, nowadays it seems like it's all about boundaries and lines and all of that. And so Mending Wall, you know, is a poem where Frost is writing about his neighbor, and he doesn't say it's him, but it's him. And they have a wall, and they have to rebuild that wall every spring. And Frost starts that poem by saying something there is that does not like a wall, and he kind of considers what those things are, you know, that may not like a wall, because every year they have to rebuild this stone wall, and he doesn't know what it is or who it is, but something doesn't like a stone wall. But his neighbor always retorts that good fences make good neighbors. And that's kind of the way it is. See, some people don't want lines about anything, and some people want lines because they think they're important. So that's kind of what this song's about. Anyway, it's called The Bluest Eyes in Bristol. See, I played a little trick there. Wrote a song about Bristol, so there you go. There's a silver line that runs down the middle of the street. On one side is Virginia, and on the other side, Tennessee. The line draws together and separates the two. Reminds me of that line that runs between me and you. Each stay on our own side, and the line draws us close, but it also grants some distance so we can go. On the one hand it is drawn to that line, on another it's about to step back. Bluest eyes in Bristol, and you also have my heart. And the line it keeps us apart. It's a paradox for sure, and one I won't refuse. The line serves to keep us from the bluest eyes in Bristol. Oh, I am not complaining, I completely understand that you don't want a replica of just any other man whose love is so demanding that he holds you with one hand, or else he is so distant he's a ghost but not a man. For me to hold you tight, and at others you may seem rife in life. It's a in Bristol, and you also have my heart. And the line of love connects us, and it keeps us apart. It's a paradox for sure, and one I won't refuse. The line serves to keep us from the bluest eyes in Bristol. The line serves to keep us from the bluest eyes in Bristol. Thank you. You may have noticed that I have the gift of singing in tongues.
Jim Street from Johnson City, y'all. Nice job, guys. All right, we are continuing on. We've got Madison Denhart is coming up from Big Stone Gap, Virginia. You guys are trading places. And we've just got about 3 more artists coming up, and then our judges will deliberate, and we'll take a short break to figure out who our next round finalists will be. Y'all give it up for Madison Denhart.
Testing, testing. Sweet. So I do want to clarify. Well, first let me do a little sound check here. Can we hear that guitar okay? So I am not the other girl that was up here a few minutes ago. I am the other sister. Because about everybody that's seen me in the hall thinks that it was her, that I was her. No, I'm a different sister. I'm the oldest of us all, so I guess she's just a copy of me. I'm sorry, Sophie. But yeah, we're actually all sisters. We've been playing together in a family band for, gosh, it's been like over 12 years now. So we've been writing songs, and this is actually a song that I wrote back when I was 17. And as most teenagers, you're going through hormone, changes, and your emotional and mental health is at its all-time high, it seems. And I wrote this song on the front porch, actually, while it was raining. It's very similar to a day like this, except it was a lot warmer. So no, I didn't plan for it to rain today. That just kind of happened, I guess. The song is called Thunderstorm. But I hope that you enjoy it and can relate to sometimes just your mental health feeling awful, and it may feel like a storm, and sometimes you just want a lighthouse to go where it's safe. So, Thunderstorm. Crash in between my feet. Sails come to the shore. Water drips down my face. Solitude is calling my name. I watch this happen so quickly. It seems as if it were only a dream. Thunderstorm pulling me down. I can't let myself drown. Thunderstorm, you're not gonna win. You're not gonna move me like a thunderstorm. You're not gonna move me like a thunderstorm. Thunder clapping all around me. Lightning bolting at the sky.
thunderstorm pulling me down. I can't let myself drown. Thunderstorm, you're not gonna win. You're not gonna move me like a thunderstorm. You're not gonna move me like a thunderstorm. Take me to the lighthouse where it's safe and secure. Take me to the lighthouse where it's safe and secure. Take me to the lighthouse where it's safe and secure. I watched this happen so quickly. It seems as if it were only a dream. Oh, thunderstorm pulling me down. I can't let myself drown. Thunderstorm, you're not gonna win. You're not gonna move me like a thunderstorm. You're not gonna move me like a thunderstorm.
Madison Denhart from Big Stone, Virginia. Awesome job, Madison. My apologies. And that was a great, great job. All right, y'all. We are getting down to the wire here. Just a few more songwriters coming up. And we've got David Sexton is up next. David comes from Louisa, Virginia, and has been an up-and-coming songwriter with a big imagination, a big love for music. Come on out, David.
Good songs. Have you heard some good songs so far? Well, I'm going to do my best to put an end to all that for you. But anyway, my name is David Sexton, and this is my good friend Alex Caton on the fiddle here. And we come from a little town called Louisa County there in central Virginia. And not a whole lot going in there, kind of one of the one stoplight type towns, you know, not a lot going. So there's a lot of farmland and a lot of things like that, so a lot to do. But so I'll do my best to tell you a story about an old man and his green tractor. So you ready? It was green, like a mater on the vine. It was yellow on those letters down the side. Papa tried to get the tractor moving round just in time to get the crops in the ground. As a boy in the spring, I'd watch my papa plow in the hills of old Virginia. He'd till the rocky ground with a little bit of love and a touch of gasoline. Well, he'd turn the fields brown with John Deere green. Crops came in, it was hot in July. He grabbed the tractor, he'd hook the old combine, get her straight, and move it on down the line, picking the corn 2 rows at a time. And as a boy in the spring, I'd watch my papa plow in the hills of old Virginia. he'd till the rocky ground. With a little bit of love and a touch of gasoline, he'd turn the fields brown with John Deere green. He bought it used in 1929. It took some love to get her running just right, but I have found that you can't put a price on a man with his tractor and the old farming life. As a boy in the spring, I'd watch my papa plow in the hills of old Virginia. He'd till the rocky ground. With a little bit of love and a touch of gasoline, he'd turn the fields brown with John Deere green. Yeah, he'd turn the fields brown with John Deere green. He bought it used in 1929.
David Sexton. Nice job, guys. All right. And number 18, Deborah Silverstein, originally from Pennsylvania, now makes her home in Asheville, North Carolina. Welcome, y'all. Glad you're here.
Good? Great. Well, hello. It is an honor to be here, and so happy to have my friend Sarah and Celia playing here with me. We're all from Asheville, and Asheville's been through a very hard time. All of us are among the very lucky ones who did not get really hit hard, but as you know, many people did, and many people around here did too, from what I understand. So, and lots of people came and helped, and that's what this song is for. It's called Asheville's Gonna Rise. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going down to Asheville, going down to the town. Gonna see all the rubble and the wires and the trees the wind and the water took down, lying all over the ground. Down Swannanoa and the old French Broad, where the waters rage so deep, where everything's covered with blood and mud and the artists are on their knees. Way down on Depot Street, and they say 1,000 years will pass before this will happen again. But I say this was not nature's plan. and scrub, cook up some grub, gonna see what I can do. Do whatever I can do. And they say 1,000 years will pass before this will happen again. But I say this was not nature's plan. No, this bears the hand of man. This bears the hand of man. But Asheville's gonna come around. Helene can't keep us down. The sun's gonna shine on the rivers and the pines, the mountains and the deep blue skies. We're gonna see Asheville rise. Oh, Asheville's gonna come around. You can't keep our people down. The sun's gonna shine on the rivers and the pines, the mountains and the deep blue skies. Asheville's gonna rise. Asheville's gonna rise.
Deborah Silverstein from Asheville, North Carolina. Great job, y'all. And we've got one more artist coming up. That reminds me, just so folks know, Radio Bristol is working with a few organizations to help musicians who were affected by Helene. One's called Restring Appalachia. Other is with Wood Songs from Kentucky. And we're taking in instruments for musicians who've been affected. So if any of y'all know folks who have extra instruments, just go on our website and you can bring them on down here to the Birthplace of Country Music Museum. I think we've taken in about 80 instruments so far. It's been really successful. And yeah. And those are going directly to working musicians. A lot of people don't think about how important instruments are to musicians, and in such times of loss for musicians, that's one of the first things that they think of. So when we heard about Restring, we thought that was such a cool thing. All right, are y'all doing good? Good, okay. Well, we've got one more artist here this evening, originally from Michigan, now makes her home in Bristol, Tennessee. Please make welcome Hannah Ray Adams.
Good evening. I'm a tall one. Test, test. Back. Okay, that should be okay, I think. Test, 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 test. No, that's good. All right. Hey, y'all. My name is Hannah Ray Adams. I'm from Michigan, but I've been here about 8 years, so Bristol is home to me now. Yeah, I love playing here and being a part of this community, and especially Bristol being such a vibrant music community. So, and it's such an honor to be here tonight, and really any time I get to play in front of a room of people who are actually interested in listening to the words and the music I have to write. So thank you for being here. This song I'm going to sing today is called Honeybee, and this is probably one of my favorite songs. I had the most fun writing the lyrics for the song, and it really just brought me a lot of joy and giddiness coming up with it, even though it's not necessarily a happy song. It was very fun to write, so I hope you enjoy it as well. This is Honeybee. It started out so raw and sweet, Sweet as honey till you went and stung me. 'Cause you got scared and flew away. Well, you came back but stayed at arm's length. Stupid girl, you should have known better than to get so close. Only let me love you with half of my heart, and that makes my mind feel half crazy. Well, that's the trouble with loving a honeybee. Well, I dreamed up all that we could be, but now I live in a half of uncertainty. 'Cause when you got scared and flew away, well, you came on back, but we're never the same. What changed? Stupid girl, you should have known better than to get so close. Only let me love you with half my heart, and that makes my mind feel half crazy. Well, that's the trouble with loving a honeybee. Now my mind's buzzing with the thoughts of all that we used to be before your anecdotal touch became poisonous to me. Now my airways closing, I feel frozen in place. So somebody come and beat me. Why do I fall for honeybees? Stupid girl, you should have known that a man will make you whole. He'll only let you love him with half your heart, and that'll make your mind feel half crazy. Well, that's the price of loving a honeybee. Thank you very much. I was going to say, I normally play with my guitar, but I was getting over cold, so I wanted to give my vocals the priority tonight. So that was a little different than usual. Thank you guys so much for being here again, for listening.
Hannah Ray Adams, y'all. And that wraps up a wonderful grouping of amazing songwriters. Give it up for everybody, y'all. We're going to take just a short break. I asked that everybody kind of hang out here. The judges are going to deliberate and come up with our 4 winners for the next round. Again, we thank you for being here. And how about a hand for our judges? They've got a hard job ahead of them. All right, we'll be back in just a few minutes. Thank you for all our folks tuning in wherever you may be. We'll be back live here at the Birthplace of Country Music shortly. Thanks.
She shows her petty honky-tonk. She can righteously get down. You know she get on down. Come down to the
See the cats meow and the dogs bow wow. The hottest thing in town. A friend of a friend of a friend of mine said he knew her well. Said she hung around heaven till she learned too much. Then she headed straight for hell. She went straight to hell. Everything for sale. She walks the walk and talks the talk. The hottest thing in town. She the hottest thing in town by a country mile. She can lick her lips and roll her hips and really drive you wild. She got everybody's number. She's a making all around. She's a hell of a heavenly a ball of fire. The hottest thing in town. Yeah. Belt buckle shining music. Someday I'll get lucky, or slide into her town. And maybe if she digs me, we'll go round and round and round. We'll go round and round. Burn the whole town down. Be a red hot thing and a lady's flame. The hottest thing in town. She the hottest thing in town by a country mile. She can lick her lips and roll her hips and really drive you wild. She got everybody's number. She's a making all around. She's a hell of a heavenly a ball of fire. The hottest thing in town. She's a hell of a heavenly a ball of fire. The hottest thing in town.
Here's a live recording from the Radio Bristol Vault. For more information on upcoming Radio Bristol events, you can visit listenradiobristol.org.
Oh, my sore-hearted darling, there's no way of telling how long you'll be mine. Days slipped by like hours, bent over backwards for the love in your eyes. I'm awake but dream talking. Life's busy pleasures are distant from me. As the roads you're out walking, I'm just as lonesome as I feared I would be. Hurry on home, I'll be yours still. Awake by the phone, when the news came knocking, we wore the same expressions all day.
drinking. We watch the stars chase the daylight away. It's a cold war for us at home. She won a Bronze Star for heroism. They sent her back home. Tour's not so long. I'll be home before you notice I'm gone. Have you any word? Well, is the cause for alarm? When will she come running? And alert. She wore a Bronze Star pinned to her shirt. Beneath the dirt, thank you.
Hear my call, high above the mountain top, solitary bird that stops to sing. Someday soon, I'm gonna call my ship on in, and I'm gonna sail away to sea. I'm gonna sail away to sea. From on high, I hear a spirit calling me. These days I are almost too strong to release. Morning light after a night of howling teeth. Blood red sky solitary bird that stops to sing. Someday soon, they're gonna call my ship on in, and I am gonna sail away to sea. I'm gonna sail away to sea. Hear my call, high above the mountain top, a solitary bird that stops to sing. Someday soon, they're gonna call my ship on in, and I am gonna sail away to sea. I'm gonna sail away to sea. I'm gonna sail away to sea.
Hi, this is Viv,
And Riley.
and you're listening to Radio Bristol.
This is a story about Willie the Weeper. Yes, Willie the Weeper was a chimney sweeper. He had the habit, boy, he had it bad. Let me tell you about the dream he had. Dee 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 da da dee da 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 dee da da. Well, he went to the hop house the other night, where he knew the lights were always shining bright. Called to the boy to bring him some hop. Started in a smoking like he never stopped. Dee da dee dee da 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 da. After he had smoked about a dozen pills, he said this ought to cure all my aches and ills. He turned on his side and he went to sleep. Dreamed he was a sailor on the ocean deep. Dee 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 da 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 dee da da yeah. Well, he came to the island of Siam, rubbed his eyes and said, I wonder where I am. Played craps with the king, he won $1 million more. Had to leave the island cause the king got sore. Dee da da dee da 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 da. Well, then he thought he'd better be a sailing for home. Chartered a ship, he sailed away alone. Ship hit a rock, he hit the floor. The dope gave out and the dream was off. Da da dee ba dee dee da 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 dee ba da dee boo dee. Well, da 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 was a story about a Willie the Weeper. Willie the Weeper was a yen pox eater. Someday a pill too many he'll take, and dreaming that he's dead he will forget to wake. Da 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 ba da 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 da
Bring it on down to my house, honey. Ain't nobody home but me. Bring it on down to my house, babe. I need company. I'm a honey dripping daddy, got a red hot mama. She's ashamed of shaking mama, but she can't shake me. So bring it on down to my house, honey. Ain't nobody home but me. Yeah. Bring it on down to my house, honey. anybody home but me. Bring it on down to my house, baby. I need company. Now, all you women, give me a try. I'm like the Chesterfield, I satisfy. Bring it on down to my house, honey. Ain't nobody home but me.
Bring it on down to my house, honey. There ain't nobody home but me. Now bring it on down to my house, babe. I needs company. Now I held up my hand. The teacher said no. The joke's on the teacher 'cause I didn't have to go. Bring it on down to my house, honey. There ain't nobody home but me. Bring it on down to my house, honey. Ain't nobody home but me. Bring it on down to my house, babe. I need your company. Now Jack and Jill went over the hill. I don't know what they're doing, but they're over there still. So bring it on down to my house, honey. Ain't nobody home but me.
Here's an artist from this year's Bristol Rhythm and Roots reunion. For tickets and information, visit bristolrhythm.com.
I was driving along down 71. My eyelids were weighing me down. I'd been up all night and I had to be up all day. I was beginning to think I wouldn't make it, but I did, so I'm here to say thank God for that little bitty truck stop in the rain. They got a damn good cup of coffee and a mighty, mighty fine gelache. From the girl behind the counter and partner, she's a mighty fine thing. Well, I bought me a tape of some Ray Price gold and it shuffled me on my way. Thank God for that little bitty truck stop in the grain. Toting the load, and your tail is a wagging behind. Drop on by, tell them I said hi, and send you on down the line. They got a damn good cup of coffee and a mighty, mighty fine gelache. From the girl behind the counter and partner, she's a mighty fine thing. Well, I bought me a tape of some Ray Price gold and shuffled it on my way. Thank God for that little bitty truck stop in the grain. Thank God for that little bitty truck stop in the grain.
That girl, the more I want to marry. Fly around my pretty little miss, fly around my daisy, fly around my pretty little miss, you almost drive me crazy. I had a dream the other night while everything was still. I thought I saw that pretty little miss walking down the hill. Fly around my
got a bushy tail, a possum's tail is bare. Rabbit ain't got no tail at all, just a little white bunch of hair. Fly around my pretty little miss, fly around my daisy. Fly around my pretty little miss, you almost drive me crazy. Pretty little miss, fly around my daisy. Fly around my pretty little miss, you almost drive me crazy. Sun does rise, laying in the bed with bloodshot eyes. Late in the evening when the sun sinks low, that's about the time my rooster crows. I got women up and down this creek, and keep me going and my engine clean. Run me ragged, but I don't fret, 'cause there ain't been one slow me down none yet. Get me drinking that moonshine, get me higher than the grocery bill. Take my troubles to the high wall, throw them in the river and get your fill. We've been sniffing that cocaine, ain't nothing better when the wind cuts cold. Oh, it's a mighty hard living, but a damn good feeling to run these roads. I got people try to tell me red, keep this a living and you wind up dead. Cast your troubles on the Lord of Lords, wind up laying on a cooling board. But I got buddies up White House Road, and keep me strutting when my feet hang low. Rock up whiskey gonna ease my pain, and all this running's gonna keep me sane. Get me drinking that moonshine, get me higher than the grocery bill. Take my troubles to the high wall, throw them in the river and get your fill. We've been sniffing that cocaine, ain't nothing better when the wind cuts cold. Lord, it's a mighty hard living, but a damn good feeling to run these roads. It's a damn good feeling to run these roads. When you lay me in the cold hard clay, won't you sing them hymns while the banjo plays? You can tell them ladies that they ought not frown, 'cause there ain't been nothing ever held me down. All men, women, or shallow grays, same old blues, just a different day. Get me drinking that moonshine, get me higher than the grocery bill. Take my troubles to the high wall, throw them in the river and get your fill. We've been sniffing that cocaine, ain't nothing better when the wind cuts cold. Oh, it's a mighty hard living, but a damn good feeling
Start your mornings on the sunny side. I'm your host, Chris Trulson. Join me Monday through Friday from 9 to 11 for your daily dose of roots music history. Every weekday morning for On the Sunny Side right here on Radio Bristol.
Oh, the happy, happy, sunny, verdant rolling dales, where the sweetest, sweetest joy and gladness ever there prevails, where the sunshine ever lingers on the grand majestic hill of the sunny, sunny side of life.
There's a big ball in town, boys, big ball in town. There's a big ball in Nashville, we dance around. Well, my love's in jail, boys, my love's in jail. Well, my love's in jail, boys, can't go her bail. There's a big ball in town, boys, big ball in town. There's a big ball in Nashville, we dance around. Well, I had a prettiest woman in town. Well, now that pretty woman, she done turned me down. There's a big ball in town, boys, big ball in town. There's a big ball in Nashville, we dance around. When I'm working on that railroad, sleeping on that ground, eating salty bacon, 90 cents a pound. There's a big ball in town, boys, big ball in town. There's a big ball in Nashville, we dance around. There's a big ball in town, boys, big ball in town. There's a big ball in Nashville, we dance around. There's a big ball in town,
I'll tell you.
ball in town. There's a big ball in Nashville, we dance around. There's a big ball in Nashville.
Check, check, check. All right, y'all, it's getting to be that time. You've all been very patient. We're getting all the songwriters in here in just a few minutes. A few things to mention while we have a little bit of time. We've got, I did mention Rhythm and Roots announcement just happened. Go to bristolrhythm.com to see that announcement. Ashley, when's the next announcement for that happening? Early spring. So you'll see the full lineup in early spring, which is felt like it was early spring today. Hey, how about a big round of applause for all of our songwriters that did such an extremely good job. They're still coming in. 19 amazing songwriters. And I want to mention, how about a big hand for Charlene Baker here? She's been integral in putting all this on, as well as Tennessee Tourism for putting this together and making this the 7th annual. So a lot of good stuff. This has been such a fine representation of songwriters in our region. Obviously, you all know we have some of the richest music culture that really it keeps continuing because of folks like these. So give them all a big round of applause. And another big round of applause for our amazing judges who had such a difficult job. It's Annie, Beth, and Brandon. And I was just handed our 4 winners. So I'm going to go through those. We'll get these trophies we got. Do the alternates first. All right. Our 2 alternates are JC Chadwell and Lloyd Irving White. So you guys are alternates. If somebody fails to make it to the Paramount in February, then you will be up next. Nice job, y'all. All right, for our first winner into the next round, please give it up for Camden Benoit, y'all. Good job, man. Good job, Camden. All right, our next winner into the next round. Again, the next round is at the Paramount. That is the regional final, February 26th. So we'll see you all there. Aaron Dalton is our winner for the next round. Here you go, Aaron. Congratulations. And our next winner is Claire Chill. Congratulations. All right, and we've got one more here for the evening. Y'all give it up for Austin Barrett. There he is. Yeah, man. Congrats, buddy. We've got Ashley here who's going to take pictures. Y'all give it up again one more time for all these amazing artists. Want to thank you all for being a part of this. You all did such an amazing job, and we will continue doing this in the future. Again, join us February 26th for the final regional round for Tennessee Songwriters. And we're going to take some pictures here, but that's a wrap for tonight. Big round of applause for everybody involved. Josh Littleton back there helping with all the sound, and everybody from the birthplace of country music. Thank y'all. Good night.
Just look like you went back to your homeland, and I'm down here in the USA just kicking sand. So I get down on my knees and I begin to pray that I see you on that road, that lost highway.